Hey Houston, came to the right place to get your market update, and there's a lot going on in the Houston real estate market. My name's Dinko. I'm a licensed real estate agent and a licensed mortgage broker in the state of Texas. If you need to get a hold of me, my contact information will be down below. So I pointed this article out in Market Crash Part 1 that I posted a couple of months ago. So the Jargons, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, I'm not from Canada, never lived there. They were anticipating a 15% drop in home prices in 2023. Now, why is this important to the Houston real estate market? Well, the Canadian housing market is about 3 months ahead of the US market as far as it comes to the correction phase. And when this article was released, they were saying that prices were going to taper off in 2022 and drop in 2023. Their major markets like Toronto, Vancouver were still doing good, and they were getting multiple offers here and there. Well, they've changed their tune, stating that 25% is now what the anticipation rate is of prices dropping, and the correction has accelerated. So no longer as optimistic. Both the Canadian and the US government have been overly optimistic throughout this whole process, probably also not to scare people away. So definitely the fact that this is going on, we're seeing the housing inventory just stockpiling, and that was during the purchasing season. And Houston is the #1 metro when it comes to share of inventory from new construction. So if new construction in Houston is the leading inventory nationwide, that's probably not going to bode well, just because you're going to have inventory that's going to keep stockpiling from all of this construction, and Houston has land everywhere, so it's probably going to continue at a higher rate than in other metros. So definitely keep an eye out on that. Now I want to share this other article here, and this was by Jerome Powell. So CNBC, Jerome Powell said that the fight against inflation is going to be priority #1, and it will bring pain to households and businesses. Now, what that means is unemployment rate is going to go up. Inflation is out of control, so it does have to be priority #1, but so is going to be the growth. And companies were overly optimistic and over invested. So now they're doing these hiring freezes, layoffs, and a tech giant, a social media tech giant, Snap, has just announced that they've laid off 20% of their workforce, which has resulted in over 1,000 people losing their job. And this comes after Tesla has put hiring freezes in place and laid off 10% of their workforce. Microsoft laid off over 1,000 people, and that's about 1% of their workforce. Huge company, 180,000 employees or something like that. Oracle, you have Facebook, just tech giants just laying people off, putting hiring freezes. So when these people get laid off, they can't find another job. That's definitely going to impact the economy. Now, retail also overinvested, and we're overly optimistic. And once the holiday seasons are over, retail always kind of pulls back down. And I think this year it's going to be pulled back down a lot more. So they're probably going to see unemployment go up. So it's definitely going to be interesting. And that winter phase month, if the inventory has been stockpiling during the purchasing season, what happens once the holidays come around? And then next year we're going to get a dump of existing homes for sale that sellers want to upsize, downsize, relocate, or whatever. So definitely a lot going on in the market. We're definitely inside of that correction phase, and prices are starting to come down, and we're probably going to start seeing that in the articles, and it's probably going to be stated accelerating just like the Canadian articles now are. So definitely stay tuned, come back here, I'll keep you all updated, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and thank you so much for your time, and until next time, have a great day.